niche. Haven't thought about it in much detail, but just thinking. Need time to think about these things. Can't just simply declare things on YouTube, otherwise people will hold you to it. Hey John, have you got into the category yet? How's it going? We'll just need more toys, I think. For me, it's Warhammer. I would if I had the time, I would get into Warhammer because there's a lot of money to be made there. It's one of those It's like one of those categories where the learning curve to get in is so high that once you're in, you're good. Also, there are a lot of these categories. Comic books was a good one. If you got into comic books, you had to show that you appreciated it. You can't just be like a common peddler for money. And Warhammer is pretty similar that way. You kind of need to know the various factions, and you need to appreciate the things that they can do. Be ready to have a conversation, and especially if you promote it on social media, there's a lot of following you can get to sell your items. For example, if out of all the stores that I've got, the Hot Wheels one, if I create an Instagram account, start taking really good photos, bought a couple of dioramas, posed them, changed the lighting, and linked it all back to my store, I'd get some pretty good traffic because the diecast community is really strong. But with collectors, we all know this: you have to appeal to their sense of collecting and their appreciation, and that takes time, that takes bandwidth, which I don't have. And also, I don't trust myself with Warhammer at home with little kids because, like the imagery is quite scary. Depending on the day, some kids like they'll walk around a shopping center, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, cool. Look, there's Spider-Man and Venom and Carnage. And then next day they'll be like, oh my gosh, I got a nightmare that what's happening? I saw Carnage. So lots of restrictions, but yeah, lots of restrictions with young kids because the money is with the man children who play these games, or buy these toys and collect them. And so if I were to start another niche, it'd probably be that. And there's so much stock out there. There are so many people selling their collections. But it's like they're selling their collections at a price point that the average reseller cannot make money on because they don't know what they're working with. So to give you an example, if I buy comic books at 30 cents a piece, which I have, I can sell them at $5 profit, no issues, no additional knowledge needed on my part, just pick market rate. But if I buy them at $5 a book, I need to know more about the book so that I can promote it at that $15 price point. But that's the knowledge. And with Warhammer, it's very similar. It's like you cannot buy collections at 30 cents, the equivalent of 30 cents a piece. It's going to be more, and you will only make profit if you know more. And I don't have the time to know more because I don't have time to go through all the various Bibles about. But I am interested. So I am interested, and I do enjoy painting. So I can just imagine if I did that store, I'd probably do some painting videos. I probably have, some sort of storytelling thing going. Play a couple of games, even. Yeah, but that's a whole other thing. And I've got too many hobbies at the moment, as you guys already know. For those of you guys who don't know, we have a Discord community. It's called The Meaningful Hustle. It's on Discord. It's free. We look at it more as a place for us to help each other out, support each other. It's focused on well-being more than on knowledge. We do share knowledge. We do have all these conversations around, how to sell better on eBay, different categories, different marketplaces. We do all of that stuff. The focus, though, well-being, supporting each other, being a wholesome, positive community. A lot of people you see in the chat are in that community, and the whole purpose of it is to uplift each other. So what you'll find is that we're not hiding secrets. We're not trying to keep things to ourselves. We're not trying to put others down. We're just trying to get better and do it together with each other. And we oftentimes end up just doing life with each other as well. So, and really, bit of a testimonial time. When I made the Discord community with the team, we made it with that purpose in mind for the community. It ended up being a thing that I needed now that I've got my ADHD diagnosis. Just coming into the space, I've had challenges with my kids, with my marriage over the last few months. Nothing major. More like just, John, you're stretching yourself too thin. Give us back some of that time. And to watch the community go, yeah, John, we got this. You know what? We'll look after the space. We'll support each other. We don't really need you here to kind of lead it. And really, it's become a place that it's no longer my space. It's really our space, which is super cool to see. And that's really what it is. If you have a community that's wholesome, it doesn't need one person to hold the fort. Everybody does it. And it's that's it really. It's and I like that, love it. Went to see my doctor actually 2 days ago to talk through the medication. He was like he was trying to make sure that I was okay, that I knew what I was getting into. And I was like, no, I've spoken to a few people already, and most of us in the reselling community are neurodiverse. Surprise, surprise. Uh, Lots and lots of little bits of dopamine because there's so much novelty in what we sell. Flexibility, lack of structure, no one telling us what to do. And if we manage that well in community and keep each other accountable, we can perform and we don't end up spiraling downwards. So, yeah, I said to him, look, I've got this community that we started and I've talked through most of the stuff already. So, yeah, I'm good. I feel supported, people that I can talk to, and I feel cared for. And he's like, great. So, to be able to say that, a week after diagnosis with a doctor just kind of shows you that depth. And that's what we got and that's what we love. So yeah, if you'd like to join, the links will be in the description and also all over the socials, really. You guys know there's a Discord community called The Meaningful Hustle. Follow us on Instagram as well. Yeah, thanks for showing up. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday or in the Discord in the next hour if you guys are going to pop back there, because I'm going to pop back there. Bye.